On our wedding day, I was walking down the aisle and he goes, "Bringing it." I'm like, that's not gonna suffice.
So bringing it means to perform at your best, show confidence, and deliver excellence. It is used when the moment needs it, when you are sure, when you are supposed to prove yourself. She really brought it on stage tonight. The crowd went wild. The team brought it in the second half and won the game. He's not just working, he's bringing it every single day at work. If you're going to challenge him, you better bring it in. Once you set up your goals, you better bring it.
Bringing it? That's what you say to a running back. Even his nickname for me is like it's...
A running back is a player in an American football team whose job is to primarily carry the ball through the running plays. So he lines up behind the quarterback and either runs with the ball, catches or passes the ball, or blocks defenders.
I'm like, no, they're laughing at you. It's at you. He's like, I don't know, big guy. They thought it was solid. Got a nice pop right there.
So a pop means laughter, applause, or cheers from the audience. The last joke got a huge pop from the audience. The performer paused to let the pop settle before moving on to the next joke, right? But remember, guys, pop doesn't only mean to laugh as well. Pop can mean many things: to open, to eat, to drink, you name it.
No, they're good guys. They are. Thank you, guys. They just, you run a little dumb. Emotionally dumb.
To run a little dumb means to act stupid, naive, or slow, intentionally or not. You do something stupid and then you ask yourself, why the fuck did I do that? Or what happened to me? Like, why didn't I think about it? It's a moment of regret. But also, guys, it could mean that you are playing to be stupid. You run a little dumb to make other people underestimate you. You run a little dumb to gain the favors of your superiors.
You're not supposed to have like man sleepovers for half your life like that. That's not a good idea.
Sleepovers is when you come to your friend's house with the purpose of sleeping in their house till the next day. We used to have sleepovers every weekend when we were kids. If your kids are teenagers, they may go to their friend's house for a sleepover. He's too old to be doing sleepovers at his friend's place every night. So he's no longer a teenager to do some sleepovers. He's very old for that.
He comes home with like conspiracy theories. He'll be like, Vinny says, legit, they never even went to the moon. I'm like,
Vinny is a nickname for Vincent. Vincent is an average New Yorker who knows a lot of things and talks to you about many things, right? Vinny says. Vinny, the guy that knows many things and gives people advice, or people take advice from, or, Mr. Know-it-all, etc.
I'm like a side piece to these men, but I don't get like side piece perks, I don't get like a studio or anything.
A side piece is a sexual partner outside the main relationship. As much as I despise these people, here's what I think. She found out she was just a side piece, not the main girl. He spends weekends with his wife and weekends with his side piece.
Come from. My dad's name is Howie, and he has a never-ending sinus infection.
Sinus infection, just for your information, it's when people cannot breathe. Their sinus cavities are full, blocked, swollen, etc. And it causes pressure, and so they can't breathe, regardless of the reason. So just for information, when someone says sinus infection, means they can't breathe.
Like, my mom is like aggressively liberal. She would have preferred if I married like a genderless Kenyan composter.
A composter, guys, is a container or a device that uses food scraps or yard waste and turns it into nutrient-rich materials for gardening. It can also refer to a person that makes compost. Kenyon College is a well-known liberal arts college, Ohio, USA. It is known for its progressive liberal values. And so her mother hoped that the guy she met was gonna be a useful, docile, progressive guy.
My mom's a lot, even physically, she's always wearing some sort of long, like menopausal cape, just some kind of...
Menopausal cape. A cape is this long garment that people wear like old witches, right? This is the association that I get. And so menopausal cape is associated with the witch, right? And so it is associated with older women. Menopausal cape, to imply that no fertile woman is going to wear this menopausal, long cape that is very eccentric or overly dramatic.
Navajo smock. She wears a hostile amount of turquoise. It's aggressive. And then she acts surprised.
So Navajo refers to Native Americans who live in southwestern states like New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. So a smock is a loose outer garment that is used to protect clothes while cooking, working, or painting. Anything you wear to protect your inner clothes. It's called a smock. It comes in different shapes, guys, but you get the idea. A turquoise is a blue-green mineral that is often used in jewelry, and it's also a name of a color. It's also very popular within the Navajo community, the Native Americans that live mostly in southwestern states of the USA.
If anybody notices one of the insane things, these plaque-sized brooches she's wearing. She's like, oh, I forgot about this. Isn't that fun?
A plaque, guys, is made of metal, wood, or stone. It is a decorative piece that is used to honor a person, an event, or indicate that someone is, a professional of some sort, awards. The other meaning of plaque is for layers of materials that build up on teeth or inside arteries. Brooches are decorative jewelry pieces that are worn on a collar, scarf that is very small, usually in size, with a clasp, a pin or a clasp.
This is from Yosemite. Like it's a Navajo graveyard covering your entire left tit.
Yosemite is a national park in California famous for its big, gigantic sequoia trees and fabulous landscapes.
And God forbid you even allude to the fact that somebody might be okay. Oh, she doesn't care for that one bit.
When you allude, you refer to something indirectly. You hint, you use innuendo, right? You mention it without saying it. So the teacher alluded to a surprise test next week. They didn't explicitly pronounce and announce, they didn't explicitly state that there will be an exam, but they alluded that there will be an exam.
She just blasts herself to the term immunocompromised every day.
So blast herself means to react with excitement or pleasure over something, right? It's almost sexual. For example, let's say you like a joke and you always blast yourself with this joke. You always remember it, you always say it. So you're always, having an orgasm from this joke. That's what it means, blast yourself. You always blast yourself. You blast yourself with this joke.
Yeah, my mom was like so upset when she found out what Karen means because her name's Karen Feinstein.
Karen is a slang term to describe a rude, entitled, negative, pessimistic, nagging, nasty, toxic woman that is typically middle-aged, complains a lot, and expects special treatment.
You probably had a whole skit about this in your talent show.
A whole skit means you have a complete short comedy act or scene, little plot that you have rehearsed, invented, and so you played it out well. And the intention behind this performance is to make people laugh or to draw attention to a sad or funny reality of some things. They did a whole skit about parents using social media. The comedian had a whole skit about awkward small talk. She made a whole skit about losing her phone in the bathroom.
Front lines. That's a big swing. I'm like, Mom.
And so a big swing means a bold action that is taken with risk and ambition. It indicates boldness, maybe surprises people. So that's a big swing. So you bought a Ferrari and you don't know how to pay it yet? That's a big swing. But hey, since you did it, I'm sure you can have it. Trying to act in a major film with no experience is a big swing. That investment was a big swing and it paid off. Quitting your job to start a business is a big swing. But you, my guy, did it.
or anyone that's marginalized. She's also very aroused by the word marginalized.
So marginalized means pushed to the edge of society, excluded from participation due to their race, gender, or religion. Their position is usually weak, they have no voice, less opportunities, and less power. The program aims to support marginalized communities. She spoke about how women were marginalized in the industry.
She would let the word marginalized run a train on her. All right, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Run a train on her is a vulgar slang that paints a picture or refers to a scenario where multiple people have an aggressive, impersonal, sexual intercourse with one person. My body lets the word cake run a train on him, right? So if you want to imply that someone in your life is overusing a word or is being very sarcastic, they like hounding you as a brother or a friend. So you can say, they let this word run a train on them. Basically, they just speak about it all the time. They can't let go of this word. And so they let this word run a train on them. That's a beautiful description, guys.
I just let him know right away what side of this road I roll on. I'm like, how in the fuck is that happening?
If there is duality, red pill, blue pill, Democrat, Republic, so you tell them, I need to tell you right now that I'm this, so you know what side of this road I roll on, right? What side of this road I roll on, I drive. There is two-way street, so you roll on one way. So your way is.
Do you understand that my mom is just loose doing this, just going rogue? Can you imagine some lady is trying?
When someone acts independently, not adhering to any established policies, not adhering to any societal norms or guidelines or expectations in a place that they are part of, you can say they're going rogue. They're going rogue. The employee went rogue and leaked company's secrets. The soldier went rogue and carried his own mission. He went rogue during the meeting and said what everyone else was afraid of.
To get like a latte at Starbucks, and my mom just comes like smocking towards her.
Smocking towards her, so she used the word smock, which is an outer garment that is used to protect your clothes when you work or cook. In this scene, she meant that her mother wears very outdated menopausal capes, smocks, and so she's smocking. She turned this word into a verb, smocking toward her like a ghost, approaching from behind, like a monster in the night, or maybe in the day, God knows. But I don't watch horror movies, you can tell me, but you understand. It's like approaching her from behind, like a lunatic, like a menopausal witch, like a crazy ghost. Smock, right? So the word smock turned into a verb, smocking towards her.
Some sort of insane Iroquois cloak. It's like a jazzercise lunge at her, and she's like, "Eyes."
So jazzercise is a lively acrobatic workout to describe how her mother invades people's personal space, right? Jazzercise lunge at her. That she is very, that she is socially inept. She smokes behind people and then she jazzercise lunges at them like a very antisocial guy.